What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clay's Coins, here to bring you some information, education, and better understanding of cryptocurrency and the stock market. I believe competence creates confidence, and the more you learn, the more you can live. Today we're going to be doing the part 2 of the part 1, which is collectively a part 2 of the first altcoin video I did, but it's the 10-10-10-10 format. It's going to be the 10 altcoins under $10 that I think are going to 10x in the next 10 months. And with the way the market has been going, if you haven't checked out my most recent video, go ahead and look at that. That is pretty much breaking down what we can expect from Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they pave the way for the entire market. So those are always good indicators to watch. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a suggestion to buy, hold, or sell any stock or crypto talked about on this channel or in this video. I'm just giving you guys some information so that you can be more educated and have a better understanding of the cryptocurrencies and stocks you're going to be investing in. Before we do, these videos take hours of research to do. I love doing it, but, I do put a lot of time into videos like these, and it would mean a lot to like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, comment down below and share the video, and if you haven't seen part 1 to this, I'll go ahead and put the link right in the description. I'm going to try to get better at doing that. I'm, still learning, so I got something for this video. Well, I'm just going to go ahead, because I think it's official. We're in a crypto winter. There we go. Oh, let's get into it. Alright guys, I'm going to try to keep this one a little quicker than the last one, so I'm not going to go too in-depth on each one. I'm just going to review the notes I have for you guys, and you can make your own decision and do your own due diligence if you want to research these coins a little bit further. But number 10 is biconomy token, bico. I've talked about this one before. We are currently in the absolute basement. I don't believe, since it's been listed on Coinbase, it has not been this low. So we're setting new lows, which is never a good time to get in. When you have no idea how far you can fall, it's never a good idea to just jump blindly. Yeah, it may only be right out the window, a 3-foot drop, but it may be off the Grand Canyon. You never know. So be careful. Definitely do your own research. I believe you're going to rapidly see bico approach the $10 mark at the very minimum. And as of right now, with this recent price decrease, positive way to look at it is, if it hits $10, you're going to 5 times your money right now, which is incredible. So if this gets up to the $20 range, that's a 10x right there. So, and I don't, when this listed, it hit over $20 on Coinbase. So it's not out of the realm of possibility by any means. The fully diluted market cap is only $2 billion. So if it were to 10x, that would only be $20 billion, which, like I've mentioned before, is not a crazy amount for our cryptocurrencies. And then especially if you look at the market cap of companies that people trade for stocks, I mean, those are just hundreds and hundreds of billions as the average. So you can take that into consideration. Take any prediction with a grain of salt, but that's number 10. We'll get into number 9. Number 9 is going to be bancor token. I think that's how you say it. Ticker symbol is BNT. This token recently teamed up with the top 3 coin on this list. I'm not going to tell you which one, but the protocol describes itself as a fully on-chain liquidity protocol that can be implemented, on any smart contract-enabled blockchain. So it essentially adds a DeFi aspect to any smart contract-enabled ecosystem. It has a lot of utility in the DeFi space. A lot of people are big fans of Bancor, and it's a very solid project I would take a look at. Coming in at number 8, API 3. This is a project since this big dip has done very, very well, which is weird. So over the last 7 days, I'll pull this up right off because we had this massive spike. I'm not sure, I haven't looked into what this was, but when everything else was down like 15 to 20%, including Ethereum, Bitcoin, it skyrocketed in that same amount of time. So I don't know what was going on with this, but anyone who is invested in API 3 is definitely very happy. The ticker symbol is the exact same as the name, and what it is it's used to govern the API 3 DAO. If you don't know what a DAO is, it's a decentralized autonomous organization. A DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, is essentially a vending machine that is sustainable in itself and self-reliant. It autofills itself and takes care of everything, so no humans whatsoever have to be in it. I mean, you can create something, but if a human has to stock the vending machine, take out the money, review what items are selling, that's human interference, which is not autonomous. That vending machine can take care of all of those aspects by itself, then that's an autonomous organization. And, i.e., the analogy here to kind of break down in an easier way for a DAO. I'm sure I'm butchering it, but you kind of get it. And it's used to vote on project upgrades. It aims to connect traditional APIs with the blockchain system. Now, if you're wondering what an API is, apparently this is an acronym hour or something, but an API is an application programming interface. It basically allows applications to send information to one another. If I understand it correctly, that's what it is. This token, a lot of people who are deep into DeFi and the crypto space are really in API theory and have been in it for a while, so definitely check it out. Rolling right into number 7. Mask Network, ticker symbol MASK, MASK. This is one of the cooler tokens on this list in my opinion. Mask enables users of popular social media platforms to send cryptocurrency, interact with decentralized applications, and share encrypted content. The token holders can vote on ecosystem initiatives via the Mask DAO, as we were just talking about. And you'll notice with a lot of decentralized and, because cryptocurrency, the whole decentralized format in any way, being able to govern and dictate and having users vote on it's essentially community updates. It's, every cryptocurrency is in a non-stop, in a perpetual beta test, essentially. They're allowing every user of the token or the holders of the token on the network to make decisions and govern the outcome of the token and the avenues that the project takes, which is incredible and takes, really puts the decentralized aspect, in full force. This is a cool attempt at bridging decentral and central users while allowing people to dip their toes in crypto. So, being able to use popular social media and different centralized outlets and connect them with the decentralized, it's, some people may not like it if they're diehard, but you don't have to pick a side here. And it's nice to be able to get people to, try it out and ease them in, I guess, as you would call it. The next two cryptos on my list, this one and the next one, are two that I've recently talked about that recently launched on Coinbase. Liquity, LQTY is the ticker symbol. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I'm not sure. I haven't heard it said out loud, so we'll see. But if you watch my Coinbase listing alert video, then you'll know all about this coin and the next one on our list as well. Liquidity is a decentralized borrowing platform for zero interest loans using Ethereum as collateral. You can also stake the tokens to earn some passive income. I think the biggest thing with everything happening with its release on Coinbase has this big drop, as you'll see this with our number 5 coin as well. They're going to be big players in the DeFi space this year, in my opinion, as will the next one. And, a lot is to be determined here. This is a lot of potential, but the potential on these is crazy, absolutely crazy. I could easily see a 10 times. I mean, a 10 times on this, fully diluted market cap is only 305 million. You could see 100 times on this and see it at 30 billion, which is not crazy. I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibilities with the growth of other cryptos moving along with it when you look at it in that sense. That's not saying that this coin would 10 or 50 or 100x and all other crypto would be at a standstill. No. Everything moves in correlation, and so over the time it would take for this to 10x or 100x to be at $30 billion, it's not out of the realm of possibility for Ethereum itself to be at $1 trillion or over that. So keep that in mind. Number 5 is going to be Goldfinch Protocol. Ticker symbol GFI. That's one of the only kind of ones that you have to figure out the ticker symbol. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory. Some of them are just entirely separate from what it is, but this is the other recent Coinbase listing I was just talking about. It looks to step up and be a DeFi giant in due time. It's a credit protocol for extending business loans without collateral, similar to the last one. To hear more about this coin and liquidity, or liquidity, It's too easy to want to say liquidity, especially when you're talking about DeFi. But check my Coinbase listing video. I'll put the link for that one down in the description as well. So check out the other videos on the channel. That's another important reason to subscribe and hit the bell notification. So that way when videos come out, you're up to date and you never have to go back and rewatch anything. Coming in at number 4, Nano. Ticker symbol, Nano. No, it's XNO. This one's a little different. Nano must have been taken. So, Nano describes itself as a low latency payment platform that requires minimal resources. Nano is unique in the sense that each address on Nano has its own blockchain. This is really cool. That's known as a block lattice, like if you picture, I don't know, every 80s movie ever, outside of the teenage girl's bedroom window, there's lattice with vines and the boyfriend sneaks up in, or, something like that. But it's, you have the blockchain and then a block lattice. Users verify their own contracts while allowing transactions to be processed without fees. So essentially they're handling their own, each user has their own blockchain, so each user is self-reliant with this currency. It's a really, really cool store value token. I think it definitely has a lot of potential, and it's a unique take on, the entire blockchain. Maybe we'll see a lot more block lattice initiatives, but until we do, this is definitely one of the pioneers and one I would look out for if you're interested in that field of crypto. Starting off the top 3, SushiSwap, who recently teamed up with one of the devs of AVAX, and the number 9 token on this list, Bancor. This was the top 3 token that Bancor had teamed up with. Ticker symbol Sushi. Sushi is a fork from Uniswap, if you didn't know, and it leverages smart contracts in order to provide liquidity protocols that allow users to directly trade crypto assets with no middleman. Many people know about good old SushiSwap. I mean, Sushi's been around for a while. It's an NFT legend. It's a DeFi legend. In my opinion, it should be on the Mount Rushmore of the DeFi space. I can absolutely see SushiSwap climbing into the teens within the next couple weeks. Historically speaking, just looking back, I mean, we are at a crazy low right now for Sushi. We are at, what, $4.32 at the time of this recording? The 1-year low was $7. So we'll look back a little bit ago here. We touched a low, and because of that, right here, we touched this 5.13 mark. When we did, we had a huge price pump up to the $10 mark. Everyone who got into that $5 mark doubled their money. Just like that. If they got out on top, which was the right thing to do, noticing that you had these declining peaks and the declining valleys. Once you keep seeing the lower lows and the lower highs, that's a huge indication of a bear market, or a bearish signal rather, and that you should probably sell off. If you did, you doubled your money real quick. I got in right here. I sold off right about here, just because I took profits. That's one thing you should always remember. Don't try to call the top. I wasn't expecting this big pump right here, and when you see that's just going to cause so many people to FOMO in and jump into the price, fearing that they're going to miss an opportunity to make money, and you'll never miss an opportunity to make money if you subscribe and like the videos. Anyways, we'll get into number 2. Number 2, Aragon. I'm assuming that's how you say it. Ticker symbol is ANT, Ant. Ant is a decentralized platform built on Ethereum that offers a modularized way to create and manage dApps, crypto protocols, and DAOs. I think that's how you say it. I mean, if not, I'm absolutely butchering this, and I've been saying it in public, so I probably look like a fool. Let me know in the comments down below how you pronounce it. But the market cap is only 293 mil. Oh, wow. So at the time of me taking this data down, it was 293. That was 2 or 3 days ago, and we're looking at a fully diluted market cap at this point of 170 million. Meaning we could see it 100x and only be at $17 billion. That is, I mean, if that isn't a moon, I don't know what is. If you have, I mean, at that point, at 17 billion, I mean, you could double from there and be at 34 billion, and that's still not out of the realm of possibility for a token like this. It's a platform, it's a DAO, it has a bunch of key features that can keep it around for a long time without much huge publicity and stuff. It has a lot of utility in its nature, and that's an excellent foundational play. It's a fundamental token, which is why you see a lot of the fundamental tokens get the higher up rankings on these lists, because the popular, the hype, the meme, all that stuff subsides in markets like this, in times like this, when people step back and really question what is the real true value of this cryptocurrency, this stock, this token, and what's going to happen with the price based on that value. Your number one crypto to 10x in the next 10 months that costs less than $10. I know you guys know it. OMG. OMG was what I was thinking when it hit number one. I mean, when I was tallying up all this data, but at being at 100% of the max and total supply, as you can see over here, it's only up from here. When you look at it, it's completely diluted. The market cap is 577 million. I'm going to sound like a broken record at this point, but please understand that if it could 10 times, you're looking at a $40 OMG token, and you're only looking at a $5.7 billion market cap. The room for growth is exponential. OMG Network is a huge institutional play, not in the sense of the big guys that are trying to take all of our money, but in the sense of businesses, and not on a personal level. OMG was designed to be used by businesses and DeFi apps to create systems that use a blockchain to transfer value between various digital and fiat currencies, and to create financial tools and services that are fast, cheap, and secure. OMG would sit right next to Sushi on the Mount Rushmore of DeFi that we're building, I guess. Let me know down below what you guys think. A couple other tokens that you believe should be up there on the Mount Rushmore of DeFi. I know a few of my friends are big into DeFi, so they should have something to say on that. We'll see. It's a massive institutional investment. It's no surprise that it's all the way up, and with the way so many things are going, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I think 2022 is going to be the year of DeFi, as long as it's not the year of pure crypto winter. As long as things start heating up and, I don't have to leave this coat on for too much longer. But until then, as long as the crypto winter's here, I'm going to be coated up for you guys, because I'm out in these cold streets with you too. Crypto never sleeps, and you don't get a break on the weekends. That's another reason I wanted to post this video, because a lot of stock market investors who are solely in the stock market can kind of have a little bit of, a sense of relief, in the sense that not too much is going on the weekend that they can control. They can't trade on the weekends, but when it comes to crypto, there's always money to be made and money to be lost. Crypto winters can seemingly last forever, but time takes time, and, that's a very good thing to keep in mind. So when you have times like these, look at tokens like these. OMG, Sushi, Ant, and, Mask, Nano, these cryptos should be on your watch list. They should have been on your watch list for a while now, but especially at these prices, the potential, I'm not saying, I'm not a financial advisor, that spiel. I'm not saying to go out and buy these tokens right now. If anything, I'm saying it's do not buy anything right now. Honestly, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to say that's, an indication to sell. I would not suggest selling right now. You're going to be selling for a loss, and it's going to come back up. The markets are going to fix themselves out. Once the Fed gets very specific on what's happening, everything's going to be fixed. To a certain degree, you're not going to have so much uncertainty, and you're going to have the market's going to continuously and constantly, simultaneously price in the future for the most efficient result for people to make money and have belief in the market in itself. That's one thing that the market is excellent at, is everything you could ever imagine is priced in. So taking all that into account, guys, keep it in mind. Don't buy the first dip. This is not the first dip, and as you could see, if you bought the first dip a little bit ago, you're hurting, because it just keeps dipping, and this is because we're looking at a bear market. We're looking at a crypto winter, a crash, a correction, whatever you want to call it. It's negative, and the selling pressure is there, and until we have some, concrete things set in place on what to expect, this is what we should expect. But, keep these buy points in mind, keep these coins in mind. Understand that when you see prices like this in a couple years, you're going to wish you would have gotten in. All right, that's going to wrap things up, guys. Thank you very much. This was Clay's Coins, and go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and put a coin emoji down below in the comments. That way I know just you guys who made it to the end of the video, and I can shout you out down below. Thank you.